I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Puneet's Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Saturn is going retrograde in the sign of Pisces, and when it becomes retrograde, it kind of brings out the old memories, old traumas, and it wants to bring things on the surface so that you can correct it, you can cleanse it, you can work on it. And when the association happens with the 7th house, then it's more about your commitment. It's not about convenience, it's about your connection with the surroundings. How connected you feel, how natural you are, especially say you are an influencer, social media influencer. You have a content, how relatable your content is. Saturn retrograde wants you to focus on your public image, public relations, associations, partnerships, marriages, your business collaborations. For Virgo, Saturn will activate the 7th house. But if you see, Saturn rules your 5th house, Saturn rules your 6th house, and 5th Lord carries the Amrit. That means when the 5th Lord is going to give you something, naturally this is the time when the 5th Lord is going to give it with lot of care, affection. It takes the fear away. But in your case, the 5th Lord is Shanidev, the planet of karma, the planet that represents associations, the planet that is the planet of democracy. And when such a planet comes in the 7th house, it will create a testing time in relationship, especially when it is retrograde. It wants to test your commitment. It will cause some difficult situation, say in legal work, in paperwork, and this is the time when you will have to maybe redo a lot of things, go through the contract and maybe study the contract again, check the paperwork again. And I will say for you, business is going to reshape itself into a very different dimension. Now, when you are dealing with 7th house and you want to know more about business, public relations, initially there will be delay, there will be obstruction, there will be unnecessary outcomes or people having unnecessary expectations that you don't know how you will fulfill. So that is one thing. Power struggle is another. Going through multiple revisions and iterations of the same thing to a point that it frustrates you becomes a third point. So it is better to review contract agreements, any legal partnerships carefully, because if you follow shortcut, you are in trouble. Because this is retro, this is going to take you to your karmic destination, will make you meet karmic people. Good or bad depends upon your own karma. Your old partners, associates may come back. If you are humble enough, if you are ready to go on a compromise, this can resolve marriage related issues also. But you will always be under scrutiny. So it's like a temporary parole that has been granted. It's a temporary solution, but that does not mean that you are allowed to roam free, especially if you are a Virgo moon sign. Now, here Saturn is going to test your integrity, your ability to sacrifice for your marriage and career. So the events will be such that will put you in a difficult situation, and then it's a test. Next, 7th house represents balance. And when we say balance, we mean that whether you are able to be both a leader and a guide and a servant all at once. So you might see that you are playing multi-role responsibility in your career. Collaboration and delegation is going to be a very crucial way to manage the Saturn's energies. In case of love and relationship, the karmic themes in marriage will play. If you are looking for a long-term relationship, good. If you are looking for anything short-term, this will go into a lot of problem and difficulty. Anything that is made by Rahu, any illusion, any assumption will break, because it may bring old issues, it may resurface old problems, and you have to handle it very maturely. So people who are under 31 years of age will face more challenges compared to those are above 32 years of age. Temporarily, this can create emotional distance, maybe because of a career move, and that can cause marital issues. So whatever you do, you will have to take your partner, business or personal life does not matter, you have to take your partner in consideration. You have to show emotional maturity, and with pressure, this wants you to become more and more committed. Now, are you in your best form, in your best self? That is also a question. Twin flames, karmic bonds, karmic marriages will happen for Virgo, Ascendant and Moon sign during this time. So be ready for that. And to realize the karma, techniques like PLR, past life regression, through astrology, analyzing the 6th, 8th and the 12th house, reading the D60 chart will be very helpful. Now, because 5th Lord is in the 7th house, naturally this wants you to behave responsibly. Otherwise, a retrograde Saturn is pointing towards the 6th house. It can turn out any relationship into a problematic one if it wants. It is also aspecting your ascendant. So whatever happens will change you personally. It will change your personality. You will also see some of the feedback that you get from the people around you will change you. Now, it is up to you. How do you change? You change for good, or you change because of a superficial pressure. Emotional detachment, feeling of to pause and reflect will be very high. So you have to soften your approach. Any problem that you face in marriage, you should take therapy, counseling. If you're going for marriage, go for horoscope matchmaking by any learned astrologer, because this is a balance between logic and compassion, Virgo and Pisces. And in this case, overthinking will become a problem. Calm down, discuss with people. You want to go into sadhana where you are drawing yourself away from the people, that's a wrong way. The more you try to withdraw yourself, the more demand will come from the outside. Health-wise, I will say, because of the 6th house Lord going retrograde in the 7th house, you need to focus on your anxiety, hormonal imbalance, lower back issues, anything that has to do with your attire, your personality, you have to work on that. Then healthier self-routine, creating structure in food, diet, planning, exercise is very important. And then yoga, Kriya Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, simple Ashtanga Yoga, simple basic exercises, stretching is going to be very, very helpful for you to manage your health. So for you, 7th house is the house of balance. Saturn becomes exalted in Libra. The more balanced you are, the better it will be. Yes, you will lose some opportunity because you are slow, you are balanced. But see, in the end, in the long run, for Virgo, Ascendant and Moon sign, hustle culture will no longer be applicable and valid from now.